Hi guys, my name's Seb Tudor, I'm the man on the Silver Mountain, and welcome back to Paladins. And today I want to take a look at Buck with the way that he's been working for me in some of the matches I've been playing recently. I've been quite enjoying him. You guys saw me in a video ages ago practicing this guy, and also, quite frankly, just because he's got this Buck Wild voice pack, which at some point I shall own. I promise that. I just wanted to kind of take a look at him today. And so I've been through a couple of iterations of builds with this guy to varying degrees. This one is the one that I tend to use at the moment. But let's take a look at his abilities. He's got his shotgun, which is a pretty... well, it's a very effective weapon, but it is very short range. He's got his net shot, which slows enemies down, but also does a bit of damage. His heroic leap, which is one of his more fun abilities, in my opinion, just because it allows you to jump off stuff continuously. I've been knocked through the air and jumped back from being kind of mid-flight to back onto the map when Torvald or one of the others has tried to knock me off. Recovery is quite a fun one, quite a useful one. It just allows you to regain their health over a little while there. And then his ultimate now is it resets all your cooldowns, refills your ammo, and causes you to do double damage for a few seconds. If you pop these two at the same time, then you know you've got 4 seconds of regen and 6 seconds of extra damage plus whatever else. And you can, because your cooldowns are instantly reset, if you punch this, then punch that, then punch this, when this effect is finished, then you can potentially get 8 seconds of that regen up to the limit, just to kind of carry yourself over, just to kind of push with the extra damage. Now, the build that I tend to use is faster reload, because damn, his reload is slow, but he does do it one shell at a time, so potentially you can fire, reload, fire. So having that in those really tough situations where you've run out of ammo, but you can't necessarily afford to reload, you're really trying to push and make a difference, then having that extra reload speed just to kind of prop yourself up, it can be useful. Reduced active cooldowns when you get a kill by about half. That's kind of useful for everything, especially for his jump. Reduced cooldown of recovery by 25%. Again, that's really useful for sustain, just to keep yourself going. Recovery grants lifesteal while active, which is also useful, adds to the healing that you're already receiving. And then increase the duration of recovery by 1 second, so we've got 5 seconds instead of 4, just to kind of give us that extra little bit of help as we push forward. So I've built, considering he's got a good amount of mobility, he's got a good amount of damage and stuff like that already. What I'm looking at in his build here is more about how I can sustain him and keep him running. In regards to his cards, Heroic Leap now deals damage and knocks enemies up. Because I use it more as a recovery or as a mobility thing or a maneuvering, I don't tend to take that one all that much. Net Shot grants 60% bonus damage as long as the target is slowed. This one's good for a Buck that kind of wants to hunt people down. But again, I'm much happier kind of sitting in and around the team, and as an engagement starts, I'll flank around behind them that way, or over the top of them, or possibly just hunt, because he's one of the tankier. He's not by no means a tank, but he's one of the more durable kind of flank characters. Having him sit in the middle of the fight and just skirt around that kind of fight in and of itself with his shotgun, it can. I feel like that's kind of where I want to sit with this character, and so I tend to take this one, which is recovery heals for 600 more instantly, and you gain a 50% damage increase on your shotgun whilst you're doing it. So it gives you a nice kind of double benefit there. But anyway, let's jump into the shooting range and actually go and take a look at how short range his short range shotgun is.
Oh yeah, put the hat on. Put the hat on. It's great. I like that hat.
Because that is one of the issues that I have with this game, is that when they just say short range, they don't really give you a range for the weapon. They don't really, I try to measure with the crosshair just to see where I'm supposed to be stood relative to an enemy to really get the best out of a weapon, best out of a character. But with Buck here, it's very much more a kind of like measuring them out like without doing this, without coming to check. Like short range, I could think that I can see most of her body from like here, which, you know, isn't too far, but it's still, you know, it's not getting the most out of it if I was stood here, for instance, or here, or there. You know, it's there's a lot more kind of to it, especially if you can, you know, body shots are good, but if you can get right up in their face, stick it up their nose, and just blow them away, then, you know, it's just much more effective. But next thing I want to take a look at is we're stood at the 250 marker here. How far does his jump go? A bit. There we go. So we jump nearly 100 units with that, which means that, again, using that to get back onto the map, using it to kind of make sure that you're safe, or using it to skirt around an enemy so you can get behind them, pick them off, jump up somewhere high. Like, I don't know if we can get all the way up here. Let's try. No, we can probably get onto the top of that box, but it's very much more about distance than height. So again, let's. So his healing skill, you know, it gives me that little bit of extra sustain, and it grants me the health, the life steal as well whilst we're going, which, you know, just gives me that little bit of edge, little bit of an edge, little bit of useful stuff to play with there. Especially considering that this guy, even after you've kind of gone running around, gone flanking around, trying to shoot them in the back, you still don't really get very far if you've got kind of no life, if you've been stuck back in the respawn. Like the slow there doesn't really last very long, but it's again very much more for chasing. So if he's running away from me, it's not ready yet. Come on. There you go, and then we can just get like 2 shots in on him before he gets away. Or I can miss every fucking shot afterwards. Okay, let's just kill this pip over here so that we can get our ultimate. There we go. Right, so we want to go this way. Nope, wrong way. We want to go that way. So that we can take a quick look at his ultimate here to blast people. So again, if I pop that, pop this.
Unstoppable. 2 kills at the same time.
And then I can still pop that again straight away afterwards and arguably jump away to get away from whatever horribleness I've just dived headfirst into with my shotgun as a result of using the ult. But that's all very well and good. So let's go and take a look at the sticking him into a bot match and seeing how he does against more moving targets and against targets that actually fight back. Because he's still a flank. He's still not particularly kind of
Select a champion.
potent overall. Yeah, there's still a lot to kind of bash him with, and he's going to fall over potentially just on a whim, just because of the amount of damage that can be done to him. Whether you've been caught off guard because you haven't had your recovery up, or because of something else entirely, then, you know, you can still end up in trouble. And we've actually got some people that have decided to play. Oh no,
yeah,
maybe not.
Put the hat on. It's great. I like
Too hopeful there for a balanced team. But let's see.
Battle is beginning in
Stonekeep, maybe not the map that I would have liked most
right about now.
for Buck, because Buck, like, there are a few maps that, especially the new Stone Quarry one, I think it's called, which is very kind of has lots of flank routes and stuff like that. In the couple of matches that I've played with Buck on that map, he has done really well. Yeah, let's see. In fact, that's what got him to.
Huddle up, guys. Let's do this.
One. Yep.
Wait, guys. Huddle. Come back. Huh.
It's,
Have fun.
so what are we gonna take? What do they have? Fernando. Oh, they got. Okay, so we're gonna want to take Rekka. I mean, we could take Reload. just to put more shells downwind, or we could take Cronus. I think we'll take Cronus first, just to give us that sustain again, and then next time we'll see how well we do against the shields of Torvald and Fernando. It was Fernando, wasn't it? Because Genos, pretty strong healer, but he is limited by his durations and things. I think he hasn't taken Astral Mark. Astral Mark's kind of bonus, so we're gonna come around this way because I reckon that they're gonna, yeah.
And here the story begins, as the prime blood has been spilled.
Why does Fernando have no head? Why does he have no head? That.
They're on my point.
There we go. Fernando not having a head really threw me there for absolutely no reason. What's that? Did she die? No, she ran away. Shit, no. Damn it. I got my mouse stuck against something on my desk. Okay, there we go.
The dang Paler.
Soothing.
Go.
Killing spree.
Do you know what? That's the first time I've ever been picked up by a Genos.
Underestimated you.
That's 5
There
in
we
a
go.
row.
Just stick it in his spine and pull the trigger. But yeah, Torvald's the one that's going to be a pain just because of that shield. There we go. No. No.
2 kills.
There we go. You might want revenge, but no.
That's a quadruple
You're gone.
The void.
There we go. Oh, Ash got taken out. That's a shame.
Here's the wind up.
I brought you a present.
So much to
Ow. Go away, Leanne. I don't wanna. There we go.
Death is a transitory state. One I can rectify.
And that's just.
It's working with this working.
Oh, didn't quite manage to jump over it and back onto the point, but managed to stop him pushing us too far, which is fine. Okay, so now we're gonna want to take that and reload or wrecker, reload or wrecker. We were doing okay against them, so let's put more shells downwind, and then we'll take
Almost bulletproof.
the damage thing there as well. So, because I'm
Point
pretty
spawning in 15
certain that
seconds.
between her cauterizing them, or not cauterizing, but using her poison on them rather, and then the AoE from Ash,
5,
and then
4,
our 2 snipers
3,
here just
2,
punching holes in
1.
their shields, because they both got wrecker, right? No, one of them has. One of them hasn't taken anything apart from. Oh, they're coming up that way.
Dare attack me?
Oh,
Breathe.
okay. go. Stick it in his non-face and pull the trigger. I really don't know why Fernando's missing a head. Yeah, don't step in the way of that. Take out the Eevee.
I will not die. Not yet, amigo.
Wait a second.
Damn it.
Killing spree.
Stop me.
2 kills at the same time.
I underestimated you.
There we go.
I needed that. Thank you.
There you go. And then
Not ready yet. Ow, man.
This is fair.
Thanks. I owe you one.
I'm surprised I didn't get killed by that Fernando just then. Honestly.
That's 5 in a row.
I feel like I'm wasting my ult a little bit, but the thing is, I don't think. Yeah, they've
30 seconds remain.
Soothing.
15 seconds remaining. 10, 9, 8, 7,
Are we really playing this game, guys?
4, 3, 2, 1. Overtime, hurry your butt up.
Shit.
Enemy killing spree.
Now are they going to be able to finish that push? No, they aren't. Ooh. We're going to want that extra time off our thing. Well, we can get to the point and we can take the point again, hopefully.
Capture point spawning in 15 seconds.
In fact, hold on. We can take
5, 4,
take that as well.
3, 2,
Easy does it.
1.
I want to pop up here because I want to take that Leanne wherever she... Oh no, she's just going straight for the point. Oh shit! Genos, how could you? I liked you, man. You used to be good. Okay, let's try and do that a little bit more successfully this time.
I will not die. Not yet, amigo.
Enemy double kill.
I don't know who shot me. No, it was Eevee. Okay. We can't let him take it.
It's not my
Just take out Sky there by accident. more. There we go.
I'm not surprised.
Wonder who got play. Find out. Yeah, must. Yeah, no, Sky. Yeah, that makes sense. Like, I feel like Buck is a lot more frenetic than a lot of other heroes. Like, I mean, when I'm playing Grover or when I'm playing Genos, I feel like I'm able to sit back a little more and see more of the of kind of what's going on and how to jump in and get stuff going. But with this, we didn't do too badly. I'm not too surprised we didn't do more damage. But how did we stack up? Yeah, okay, so we lost out to the sniper and Sky, who bombed the point. But apparently we won on objective time by a huge margin. I'm not entirely sure how we managed that, but saying that, our Ashe did push forward a lot. So, didn't do too badly by any stretch. Very much kind of middle of the road. And if it hadn't been for Sky with her bomb, maybe we would have seen some more kind of variability in this as well. But either way, guys, thank you very much for watching. And again, if you want to see a specific champion that I've not covered, I will get to all of them eventually, and then I want to go on and do kind of examinations of the maps and things like that as well. But, you know, let me know down in the comments what you want to see next. And otherwise, guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the video tomorrow. Take care. Thank you very much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, then please drop us a like, share this video, and subscribe for more. And I'll see you in the video tomorrow. Take care.